But that's not it for Anime Talk Chat. Because Anime Talk, the sequel, I've been watching on my own, another TV show, Dungeon Meshi, also known as Delicious in Dungeon. I think I like both titles a lot. I like Dungeon Meshi, I like Delicious in Dungeon. I sat through the first 2 episodes of this, and I did not get it. I was like, where are we going with this? This feels like it's very slowly paced, not a whole lot is happening, some of the characters are kind of annoying. But as it went on, as we got to episode 3 and 4, it clicked, I think. Same with Dr. Stone. Dr. Stone, I didn't like the first 2 episodes, but once I realized what the show was going for, I'm down. Because I was worried that, also, Laios looks terrifying here, Jesus Christ. I mean, it is a scene where he's, like, deranged. He is a character who is very deranged. I like all the characters. I will say the halfling character is probably the least developed out of the 4 so far. I hope he gets some development, but I like the elf. Like, he doesn't like the food, but eventually gives in. I think that makes the food stuff more interesting, because if everyone enjoyed it, it wouldn't be as entertaining. So having her there as a person, as like a straight man, like, no, I don't want to have this, I'm good. And then he likes it, and then we're like, oh, maybe it is that good. Senshi is incredible. I knew he was going to be going into this. He's like the highlight of the show. This endless knowledge about food and dungeon. And Laios as well has been a highlight. Like, he's like your generic, like, human, like, main character, but he's also just deranged. He has like these weird obsessions of stuff in the dungeon, like parasites and stuff. It's great. He's like every single, like, Dungeons and Dragons character, like, being unfold. He's a great main character. I'm glad he's kind of weird. I'm like glad all the characters are kind of weird. But no, yeah, it's similar to Dr. Stone. Actually, these shows are fairly similar in how they take an idea and run through it, and also tell a really good fantasy story. Dr. Stone does it with science. This show does it with food. We're getting the narrative. We're getting a really good narrative being built up about the dungeon ecosystem, which I think is a fantastic idea, which kind of made me realize that during episode 4 is the idea of the show, like a dungeon ecosystem, like monsters having a predator and prey relationship with each other, and like them using the foliage monsters themselves to grow stuff. I think that's really neat, and I haven't really seen that explored that much before in anime. So that was fun. That was fun to see that. Yeah, and like I said, all the characters have been wonderful so far. I'm curious where the plot's going to go, because I've been told that the plot gets a bit wild. Like, I've been told that the first episodes are a little bit slow, but I'm enjoying it. It's nice to have another show anime I can watch. I was going to watch, like, Ghost in the Shell or Cowboy Bebop, but I think I need to be in the mood for those shows. I can't just put those on and then be like, I'm going to enjoy this as much as I can. I need to be ready for them.